Good morning and welcome to Mrs. Bell's Sweet Treats and More. This is my YouTube channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Monday Moments. I am making another treat for one of my grandchildren, and I am just so glad to be here today. I've been outside and, at the stores, everything is now in full bloom Christmas. There's a little bit area for Thanksgiving. There's a huge area for Halloween. And then there's that giant area with all the baked goods that come out. So I kind of look around and see what baked goods. There are certain ingredients that you can find during the holiday seasons, and some you cannot find in the spring at all. So I am going to, because I like to make find recipes, I tweak them to my own. I make some of my own, but this one I'm going to take and tweak it a little bit. I found a number of recipes for what I'm about to make, which is going to be just a simple pineapple cake. I have in the past always used my Duncan Hines Perfectly Pineapple cake mix, which I really, really like. But I wanted to do something a little different, do something that, many of us may have flour, sugar, baking soda on the shelf. We may have some canned pineapples, what have you. We may have some of these on the shelf. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and just make it from scratch and up it a little bit to Mrs. Bell's. So if you follow me, I'm going to, of course, all the ingredients, click on the link for the ingredients. I'm putting together some flour, baking soda, and I have some sugar, and I put a little bit of salt. I'm going to kind of sift these together, and then I'll be right back. I want you to see what I'm doing. I was going to come back. I'm going to put my flour, my sugar in with my flour, baking soda, and salt. And the reason I'm doing this is to incorporate everybody and also to get the lumps out. In the past, I mentioned to you, many of you that were watching, that when I was growing up, there were mealworms. There would be bugs in the mix, in the flour. And so, because I'm using, I don't have to deal with that anymore because the flour has changed and has cleaned up, but it kind of gets that flour and sugar really moving. So I'm going to get ready and put all my ingredients together, and then I'll be back. I want to show you, because I use kosher salt, sometimes those, they don't come through my little strainer here, so I just go ahead and put them in. And it helps to stir everything together. You don't have to do the way I just did. You can just stir them together. But sometimes they're little items. It doesn't have to be bugs. Sometimes some moisture gets into the flour or the sugar and it'll make clump. So that's why I did that extra step. I'm going to take this and put it in my, it is my desire to put it all in. I'll put that aside. Now I'm going to bring over my eggs, and I wanted to just let you know there are ingredients in here. There's going to be no butter and no oil. I just wanted you to know that. So I'm going to and what I did was, I didn't have enough crushed pineapple on the shelf. So I took my tidbits and I put them in my magic bullet. And I also kept the juice because that's what's going to go into my cake. So I'm going to pour in here my eggs. And I have some vanilla. I was out of pineapple flavoring. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that. So I put those together. And I'm going to add my pineapple. What I did was I took my pineapple tidbits and I strained the juice out so that I could get my pineapple. I really wanted some chunks in there and some pieces, but that didn't come to play for me. So I just went ahead and pulverized my pineapple. And I'm going to just pour that in. And it smells so good. Pineapple is one of my favorite fruits. And I remember eating so much of it one time, of the fresh pineapple, that my mouth corners got sore. It wasn't pretty. So I took the juice, I separated it. I want to get all of this goodness out. And I'm going to just begin to put this together. I want you to see this. And it's quite wet because I broke those pineapples down. So I'm going to beat this together. And then I'll be back. Now I'm going to add my pecans. I'm just going to stir that in. And here we are. I had just a few chunks in there. So that'll be a nice little surprise inside. It's gonna bake to soft, so not a problem. Now I'm gonna put this in, I have a smaller pan ready because it's for one of our granddaughters. So we're making her a little one, and I'll be back. Well, while the cake is in the oven, I'm gonna go ahead and make the topping. And I'm starting with butter. When you click on the link, you can see all my add-ons. I'm using salted butter because I'm adding confectioner sugar. You can use unsalted if you'd like, and just monitor your salt, or you may not have to add any salt at all. I have Nature's Promise cream cheese. It was on sale in my neighborhood. And I'm going to cream these together first. I really like these little spatulas. They get all that goodness off of the foil or the paper. They do such a good job. And my ingredients are room temperature. The creases is where it catches that cream cheese or butter. So I'm going to beat this together until it's nice and soft. Here's my cream cheese and butter. And it's thick and it's not hard because both of them were room temperature. I like cream cheese. I could just munch on that. So I'm going to add my vanilla. One and a half teaspoonful. I'm going to scrape down because I see some vanilla trying to distance itself from the butter and the cheese. Well, and I'm going to add the confectioner sugar. And about half of it, and let it really get in there. Keep on until I add all of it. Well, welcome back, and here's our square one. And I'm going to take a piece of this. The other one is going to go to our granddaughter, so I'm going to frost this first. And I really like this frosting. There's our topping, our frosting. So I'm going to put some of it on here. And the cake was really not difficult to make. So I'm going to frost this and then we'll be right back. We'll it back, and I have my square one here. I'm going to cut a piece for you. Well, actually for myself. This was such an easy cake to make because the ingredients were already on hand. So I'm going to take a nice piece out. And you can see the pecans, which just add extra For those who like pecans, everybody doesn't like pecans. Wow. So here's our cake. Our pineapple cake. I don't know if you can see that pineapple there. Oops. That is delicious. Together we can do this. I hope you get to make it. I send a picture. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.